Welcome to the Grind Podcast. Please join our host, Thegan in exploring the daily grind of life's hustles, an inescapable reality of our modern lives.
You have been jealous of someone else's achievement at some time in your life. Yes, you have. Well, most of us anyway. It could have been them receiving recognition or being much thinner, more popular, receiving a car for graduation. And this is not limited to people you know. It also includes strangers online or in the media. Deep down, there's a voice saying, why not me? If you occasionally feel and think this, you are not alone. Welcome to The Grind with Thegan, a space where we keep it real about work life and everything in between. Today, I am trying to figure out if it's possible to feel unselfish joy for someone else's success. A coaching session with a young leader this morning reignited my curiosity about this issue. He casually expressed envy over another colleague's promotion, which not only sparked this topic but also reminded me of similar experiences in my life, prompting me to explore this further. We live in a culture that thrives on comparison, a world where someone else's success feels like a reminder of our own shortcomings. What if we could feel genuine joy for the wins, successes, and acquisitions of others like it's our own? Sounds foreign, right? Well, maybe not. Mudita is a Buddhist concept which speaks to finding pure, unselfish joy in someone else's success. As far as I can tell, there are no equivalent single English words to express the same. Practicing mudita is said to help you cultivate a sense of inner joy by countering envy and resentment. But this is so damn hard. Can we really integrate this into our lives where the achievement of others inspire us rather than casting a shadow on our own self-worth? My experiences with this or lack of achieving this goes a long way back. At school, I can still vividly recall those feelings when I compared my social circumstances with those of my friends, specifically what I lacked compared to them. Up until a few years ago, I'd meet people my age or even younger who had achieved so much more than I. And I'd be honest, I felt some resentment. Sometimes I'd even think, damn, they're not even smarter. So how did they pull it off? And why couldn't I? I felt like being in their company only amplified that feeling that I could have done more or been so much more, which resulted in making me feel less than in those situations. So what exactly is mudita? At its essence, it is the ability to feel joy for someone else's happiness without envy and without comparison. It's kind of like what you feel when your brother or sister gets their dream job or graduates with honors. Psychologists call this other-oriented positivity and suggest that it strengthens emotional resistance and well-being. Mudita isn't easy, is it? Especially achieving it outside of your inner circles. So, for example, when your brother or sister once again achieves something amazing, it feels different, doesn't it? You feel naturally proud, as if their success is a part of your own. And in a way, I guess it is, because we see their achievements as an extension of ours. But when it's a friend, a colleague, or forbid, a stranger on social media, that's different. The truth is that someone else's success can sometimes feel like it shines a spotlight on our own securities. It's like their win reminds us of things we haven't done, the effort we haven't made, or the chances we just let slip by. Sometimes we only feel ready to celebrate other people's achievements when we have arrived ourselves, when we feel secure in our achievements. Without these stark comparisons, it is easy to feel content and possibly happy. But is that real happiness, or just the absence of a reminder that we could be doing and achieving so much more? From an evolutionary perspective, comparison is hardwired into us. For our ancestors, it might have meant fewer resources or threat to their survival. And this survival instinct has mutated into a nasty loop of envy and scarcity thinking, which is further perpetuated by the media and the win-lose ranking systems that society seems to thrive on. But opportunities are not finite, and success isn't a limited resource, is it? So how do we break the cycle? How do we embrace mudita in a world that is constantly pitting us against each other? Well, here are 3 practices or thoughts that certainly resonate with me. Number 1, you got to flip the script. Instead of envy, let the successes of others inspire you. Celebrate it, because if they achieved it, it is now also possible for you too. Kind of like Roger Bannister, the athlete who famously broke the 4-minute mile barrier, which was previously considered humanly impossible to achieve. But after he did, many other runners quickly followed suit, proving that once a perceived mental barrier is broken, it inspires others to do the same. Secondly, I guess you got to face your discomfort. If someone's success makes you uncomfortable, you got to dig deeper to confront the hard facts and the whys behind this. Are you really putting in the effort, or are you just posting? Invariably, that envy isn't about other people's successes. It's about you. And finally, know that perception is not reality. The lives of those that we envy are far from perfect. We tend to cherry pick what we see, focusing only on what others have through the lens of what is missing in our lives. Quite often, deeper conversations with these people reveal that they too have unseen struggles, and they too are dealing with challenges that we may not be experiencing, or those that we've already overcome. This was certainly the case for many of those people that I had previously envied. Just as someone else's success should not reduce your worth, your achievements doesn't make you better than anyone else. We are all in different parts with different challenges and successes. And if your self-worth depends on feeling ahead of others, then I guess that is plain insecurity, isn't it? It would be great to stop seeing life as a competition, and to find joy instead of envy in the success of others. And especially in moving yourself to a space where your self-worth is not externally determined. I hope this doesn't sound like preaching, because I certainly know I could do with some of this right now. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like and subscribe button, and please leave your comments with us. I would love to hear about how you are navigating this, if you are. I know there are many people out there that absolutely epitomize the spirit of mudita. I would especially love to hear and learn from you. That's it for now. From the grind with Thegan, the G with T. Wherever you are in the world, keep your grind real.